Mistake. Ah.
Alright, so last time on Divinity, your cat turned off your computer and our session ended.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a thing that happens.
This time, we get to trek all the way from town back to the mines because there's no convenient waypoint.
Oh god, that's right. We noticed that, didn't we? Why? They always have waypoints there. I believe it. Okay.
Also, I went through my inventory and cleaned up stuff, but you still have to go through yours. Because we were going back to town to do that when Cat happened.
Yeah, actually, I think we had just gotten back to town when that happened.
Quite possibly.
I
passed the trial.
still haven't really gotten used to this town yet. I don't know where everything is yet. Inventory management. What fun.
The best part of playing video games.
When I play, it's the only part of playing video games. Let's see. What do I have here? So we don't know why, but our real life D&D party is just... We've played twice now, and both times someone has fumbled a heal and killed someone.
So next time, just no one roll healers.
Well, yeah, we were thinking about that. I mean, and this last time it was me, and I died, and so I had to create a new character because I'm not the type that's just going to be like, oh yeah, this is my twin sister. It's the exact same person.
This is my perpetual liar's definite wife.
Or
like new D&D players tend to like really hate it when they die. I actually kind of like it when I die. But it was just so stupid because I was fine, and then someone tried to heal me and they just critical failed in the heal, which is the exact same thing I did last time.
Revenge.
I think it's because we're using the DM's dice, and I think the dice may actually be loaded. I think he might just be fucking with us.
Shugo says he's gonna quote you on the fact that you really like when you die.
I like it. Gives me all new opportunities. It's like reincarnation. You know, I haven't even really been buying like a lot of big things in the stores so far. Every time I bought something big in the store, I usually find something that's already better somewhere else.
I've just been buying skill books. That's more or less it.
I tend to buy potion bottles and resurrect scrolls, primarily, because we die a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That didn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
Like every time we reload, we're just
fine.
creating a new universe in which nothing ever happened. I can sell this guy. Man, I really need to get more strength. Why do I have a... I have a fishing rod, and to me that implies that I can fish.
We found some in the very first area, like on the beach too, but I haven't found a use for them. Other than selling them for like 1 gold.
It says suitable for saltwater, freshwater fishing, or mischief. There has to be something that you can do with that. I assume.
Well, put it on your hotbar, click it everywhere.
Just keep clicking it.
It's like Zelda, rub the dungeon item on everything.
Alright, wait, no, I need my pickaxe. I need my pickaxe.
I'm just reading through talents to see if there's anything that I actually want to take, because I forgot to do the research I was going to.
Oh yeah, I actually have to do that too, I believe. It's weird, like none of the talents really jump out at me.
Yeah, I mean, the big one for me was Glass Cannon, and I already got that. And now I cast spells twice as much, and it's fun. You could get Lightning Rod and make yourself immune to stun. Oh wait, no, never mind. That requires level 5 Arrow Thurge. Okay.
In retrospect, I kind of wish I had focused Medora in crafting rather than blacksmithing, because it doesn't seem like you can actually do anything with blacksmithing. Like, I've been trying to do a bunch of stuff, and it just doesn't seem like there's really anything that you can actually build.
I think blacksmithing is what you do for making weapons and armor if you're trying to make that from scratch.
Well, yeah, that is what blacksmithing does. But it seems to just be able to create like a generic thing that's not any good, really.
Yeah. I don't know. I know the thing that you turn blank skill books into random skill books, or you turn blank scrolls into blank skill books, something like that requires crafting 5.
Yeah, and actually, like, I've been leveling up crafting as like my second skill on my main, but it just hasn't really paid off yet.
Well, this is why we're playing on a normal difficulty, so when we make poorly optimized characters, it doesn't kill us. Oh, hush, Shugo. We're prepping for the day. He's like, this is riveting gameplay.
I need to find an anvil. Have you seen an anvil? Oh, I know. Never mind. I know where the anvil is.
I was gonna say, there's like a blacksmith shop somewhere. I just don't remember where.
I think it's like right by where you are, actually, isn't it?
Hi there,
I don't know.
Pie. Wanna have a good time?
This is like a storage warehouse.
Yeah, it was right.
I'm actually in.
It's an area like somewhere by this. I remember that.
It definitely exists and doesn't not exist. That's all I can tell you.
I hate you.
Well, we're what,
Yeah,
10
it's
minutes?
right in here.
That's is that a record?
It might very well be. It might very well be. Alright.
I'll strive to beat it next time.
Time to hatred. Alright. Weird. Alright, so I have to actually... What?
What?
How?
What?
Recipes. I... Okay, that's just weird.
Weird.
Shut up.
I agree that it's weird. What is it?
What? Let me see. Yeah, that is odd. Okay.
I'm letting you see. It's pretty weird. What is it?
No, I was looking at the recipe list, right? Because I was thinking of trying to make something since, I don't know, I don't really have anything else to do here. And I had a list of things that said that I could make like a polished something, if I found it in Anvil and I had my 2 steel bars or whatever. And then I just looked at it now and it's changed. And I no longer have access to that, but now instead I have access to superior somethings, which are different. And they require different stuff. I don't know why it changed. I thought it was because I changed between 2 characters, but it's not, because I just switched between them again, so I don't know. It's weird.
It's all weird. All of it. Every last bit of it.
I must be looking at the wrong thing or something. I just don't know how. I could be.
Were you focused on the other character before?
No, I just tried it in both characters and the recipes change, but they just don't change to what I had access to before.
Were you standing next to something fancy before?
No, I wasn't, and it definitely said I needed an anvil. I don't know if maybe I lost a boost or something, if I had a bonus for something. I don't know, whatever.
Oh well.
Oh well. That was weird. Can't really do anything about it, but it was weird. Because right now Medora has a lot of blacksmithing, but she can't make, like, anything.
She's just lazy.
She is lazy. She's a lazy bitch. Yeah, I can make an axe, but that's... I don't know if what she makes scales up at all with her skill. I do not think it does, but it might. That's freaking pointless. Alright.
Man, we fought a shit ton of goblins along this path.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. That took forever. What talent did you end up taking?
I haven't yet. Probably not going to. There aren't really that many that are...
They're not really that
available.
helpful.
Yeah, I'm torn between like getting one of those... Let's see. Like demon boosts fire resistance but minimizes water resistance, and like there's the one that's vice versa, and I don't know. I don't get hit by elements that much.
Yeah, I think
just
I'm
hit you
probably
with
gonna
elements.
get Bully because it gives me, like, it boosts non-magical attacks by 50% against opponents slowed, crippled, or knocked down. And my rogue basically does that, slows, cripples, or knocks down with her skills. So... I think that might help her.
The ice fields I lay down knock things down too.
It's true.
Elemental affinity lowers the action point cost of spells by 1 when standing on a surface of the same element. But I don't want to light myself on fire just so that I can cast slightly more fire spells.
Yeah, that's definitely a trade-off. Okay, what have I got?
Especially since I have the talent that nukes my HP.
That's one of those, I have a really neat trick, but I can only do it once kind of things.
Yeah. Maybe I should just get What a Rush. Increases your turn action points and maximum action points by 2 when your vitality is below 30%.
I thought about that too, but I just didn't feel like banking on being almost dead. That's just... Let's see. Where are my mushrooms? Turn all my mushrooms into potions. It's a kind of shitty little town.
Isn't it?
I guess, I mean, it kind of should be, just plot-wise. It's just a shitty town of random people. Where did my healing mushrooms go?
That's a good question.
My
I definitely
inventory is
didn't sell
getting
them.
very unwieldy.
Yeah, make some backpacks. You can do that with crafting.
I guess, maybe.
And then you can organize your shit.
Get my shit together. Need to get my shit together. Have you watched Rick and Morty yet?
Nope.
Why have you not done that yet?
Because I'm terrible.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is just stupid because to make armor, armor isn't blacksmithing. Armor is crafting. Blacksmithing is only weapons. So, I don't know.
It should be armored, like legit metal armor and stuff. Are you just making like cloth armor or something?
Well, I was making boots, so I was making metal boots before.
Hmm.
Let me see if Medora has... Yeah, Medora doesn't... She doesn't have anything under armor. And the weird thing is that I just boosted her in blacksmithing and she has no new... Yeah, she has no new weapons or anything she can make either. So it's weird. It's weird. It's a garbage skill.
Weird. All of
It's
it.
a garbage skill and it should feel bad.
Well, if we ever get an opportunity to respec.
Are there any in this game?
I don't know. You were telling me when we first started that you could, but
Did I say that?
you definitely said that.
I feel like I wouldn't have said that because I do not know that that's true.
I feel like you were definitely saying a lot of things you didn't know were true at the very beginning of this.
Possibly, but that in particular doesn't feel like anything I knew.
Well,
Ever.
good news. We have it all on video.
Yes, you can go through the 40 hours just to figure out which one of us was right. Actually, we probably will do that at some point. Okay, are we ready to go into this stupid ass thing?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to get done with what you were doing.
Okay.
Watch, there's like level 18 monsters in here and we immediately leave. Oh, look, a waypoint. Literally right inside the door.
Oh god, that's
I wonder
stupid.
what we'll find in here besides immaculates.
Why
I
don't
was
you be my canary
Pretty
and go
certain
find
that was
out?
going to happen.
Over here. Come over here quickly, but be as quiet as a mouse. What are you waiting for? Come here, but for the love of the gods, be still.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I hid when I heard your voice, but you don't look like the lunatics here that slave the dead. Will I escape this infernal pit after all?
Dude, the door's like
Will I
right there.
escape the
Just
dreaded
walk out it.
warlords?
Well, up until we came here, outside that door was like 20 goblins.
More like 70. If you consider the whole path.
If you're counting.
I'm Micas, a craftsman from Hunter's Edge, a village some miles to the east of here. Orcs raided our town and sold us to the goblins as slaves. Little did we know that they were to pass us on to the remorseless necromancers here in the mines. Yeah, you heard me right. Necromancers. My family, my friends, they were all turned into undead slaves by those most deviant of sorcerers and forced to unearth Tenebrium. I managed to escape in the darkness of the tunnels and was just about to head for the daylight when I heard you approach. Because of the Tenebrium, of course. That stuff will give you rot right quickly, and after that, rot will kill you right slowly. But if you're naught but a skeleton with a pickaxe, what then? So that's what they do, the vile maniacs. They procure people.
Alright, well, I guess
slaughter 'em,
using the
and
undead
wrench
as
their
miners
souls
means
back
you don't
from
really
the
have
shores of
to,
death to mine the days away.
you know,
I
care
don't
about
even
workers'
know why they
rights.
do it. Tenebrium. It blights all that it touches. Good for nothing is what it is. The worst. I can't imagine a crueler death. They say some genius up in Silverglen first hired the goblins to clear away Tenebrium when his miners started to fall ill. Then the goblins aren't immune at all. They just wanted to take possession of the mine. Their chief, a sickening...
Well, that was a good idea.
Salacandra. Then, away from prying eyes, the Immaculates moved in, and the undead horror... You make it sound like a carnival dropped by. Carnage, more like. Mayhem.
What
and
in
death
blazes are
by
hell
the seven,
lords?
I don't
Gee, I
know.
wonder.
Never have I seen
God,
anything
could
like
they
them.
possibly
They're to
be?
even think about them is
Lords
to
of
struggle.
hell?
What about them?
No.
I'm afraid I've been navigating these mine shafts rather like a fish out. The necromancers weave powerful magic, and only darkness awaits you here. Indeed. Bunch of curse their ignorance and curse... As will I. It's just that I'm...
I say run. Why sit and wait for death?
We did clear the path out. There's literally nothing between him and the town.
I concur. Run while you can.
And we get XP anyway, so,
Yeah,
you know.
you're right. Better make a dash for it while I've still got a chance. But wait a moment. Who's that you've got with you?
Oh, great.
Oh,
Medora,
great.
is that
Oh.
you? Found
Huh,
another group of
interesting.
dupes to betray, have you? But can it really be you? Something's different.
Huh.
You've recognized her rightly. That's Medora indeed.
Should I agree with you, or should
Am I brain-addled from the magic, or am I clear-sensed?
Let's see. I wonder.
My partner must be confused. No, Medora.
This stranger seems to know something about our comrade. We should find out more.
Oh Lord, I know where this is gonna
We
go.
ought to consult with Medora
Okay.
before revealing her identity to hostile strangers.
No.
You clearly have the upper hand, though.
No. No.
Just throwing rocks at each other at this point. You can still turn it around. You can still do it.
Nope.
No.
I've never lost rock, paper, scissors so soundly before.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Well, count your lucky moons you haven't found yourself making
What?
trails with that coward. She's the reason we lost everything in Hunter's Edge. She, who was sworn to protect us, practically rolled out the welcome mat for the orcs who savaged us. In any case, as you said, now's the time for me to escape. Good riddance to this god's forsaken place.
Well, okay.
That was all very weird. I guess. God, I guess
I don't
I'll
mean
talk
to
to
make
her.
trouble where there ain't any, comrade. I'm not saying this Lawrence
Oh, she
character
wants to talk
is
about
involved
something
in
else.
sorcery. But it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick to find out he knows more than he's letting on. Warms my heart to picture him squirming about plain as day with 3 seasoned source hunters on his tail. Nowhere to hide.
She is kind of a bitch. Alright.
Tennyson Dugongs, you nearly... He's one of the many I let down that terrible night, comrade. But I'll tell you this. He's one of the last.
Alright. She's just kind of like... I guess she acknowledges it's her fault, though. What's on the other side of that? Enchanted Miner.
Yep, there's some things that way, there's some things the other direction, so...
Do we want to go through here, or do we want to go this way?
Let's go the way that's open first. One of them's bound to dead end, and I can't see either, so...
Alright.
Let's see... Yep. Corpses, enchanted miners...
Look at all these skeletons just chipping away at the rock perpetually.
With that same 1,000-yard stare you get when trying to do arithmetic.
Oh, snap!
Jeez.
I didn't even have to cast fire to burn you there.
Are you going for the door?
You filth! Curses of the spirits strike you down!
Doesn't seem like the kind of thing you want to say to someone when you're
Vile
wanting them to
human
open the door.
Scum! Sadakandras will hear a filthy, immaculate
Oh,
betrayal.
there's only 5
You
goblins
put
in
your
there,
order
that's
home
fine,
and let
right?
it
Well, they're saying that they're
slip
against the
does
Immaculates,
not matter,
actually.
little louse.
Yeah,
You
but, I
humans
mean, we killed
will
like
suffer
1,000
the
goblins
wrath
to
of
get
the
in
True.
here.
slavers. May their boat they need more slaves to unearth Tenebrium. Lawrence? Leave it to that coward to send.
I think we're supposed to open it to kill them.
Well, I'm okay with that. You want to open the door and then shoot them with everything until they're dead?
Why not? Yep, there we go. Maybe we should have set all those fire barrels on fire first. In retrospect. Well,
Damn,
Jaden's
you just
dead.
did a lot of damage to Jaden.
Yeah.
There's like a 1% chance he'll live through that. Actually...
Blaze of glory!
mm,
Yes, sweetheart. Do you want inside the chair? Uh-uh. I love you. Baby. Yo, baby.
Ah! I'm burning!
Okay.
Oh,
These guys
they've got
suck.
some... They've got some pretty powerful fire stuff going on here, yeah.
Oh! I don't like these guys.
That barely did any damage to you.
Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god, okay, okay. No, stop. So, Jahan.
He's alive, because I cured him. Hmm.
High five? Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Come on. Alright, come on.
Do you have a backpack to carry around that dog when you leave the house?
Maybe. I would if I could. Maybe she can. Should I? How's Jacob doing? How are you doing? You're burning right now.
Yes. I am quite on fire.
Fire.
No, I am less on fire. Hooray! They're all too far apart to hit all 4 of them with a fireball. So I'll just go for the ones in the back.
Some call me the sculptor.
Oh, well,
Who
that didn't
calls you the sculptor?
work. Absolutely no one.
I've been slow. This affliction diminishes me.
My buddy Steve called me the sculptor once, but he was drunk. I'm not really sure what was going on with him.
I mean, for a start, you're a mage. How does that even play?
Well, I mean, I was trying to petrify the goblin.
I guess, maybe.
I'm a sculptor in the same way Medusa's a sculptor.
So not?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a rather cheap-ass way of sculpting.
Yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? When in doubt, put him in a fire. These guys are jerks.
You're a little bit too far away from the door, damn it. Ooh. Knocked you down. Ooh, you're so close to dead.
Now he is dead. Hooray!
Poison dart!
Ow, 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 ow! Bad puppy.
I will admit, I'm making it difficult for you to go into that room.
Actually, it's impossible, so I'm not gonna do it.
I'm mostly trying to make it difficult for them to go out of the room. Roderick has seen some better days.
Because right now Roderick is slowed and diseased, and I have no AP whatsoever, so yeah.
So like a regular Saturday morning.
Kind of. Kind of. Well, more a Sunday morning, really.
I wish there was just like a straight up chain lightning.
My legs.
Okay, tell me what it is that I shocked on the ground there.
You shocked the ground. It's...
Yeah, but like, there's supposed to be a surface there that I light up.
Is there though? Because it kind of seems like that's not true. It kind of seems like...
That's what I'm saying. It seems like that's not true. It's supposed to be true. I have no idea. Whatever, good news. I can de-stun people.
The ground underneath the shock looks darker now, but I want to say that wasn't true before you shocked it. And also, we're in a mine, so...
Well, I'm wondering if it was like just puddles of blood or something.
I don't see any blood. It could be that we're not seeing a blood decal or something that we should be, but I'm wondering if the lightning just naturally jumps from person to person if you cast it with people that close.
Well, if it does, it doesn't say that anywhere in the skill description, so who knows. In any case, I de-stunned you,
Let's
so...
see. Divinity, lightning, fucking everywhere.
Shugo points out that... What? I de-stunned you and it immediately stunned you when it got your turn. Good job, game. Anyway, at least it's a giant stun field blocking the goblins, too.
I mean, because I'm almost positive that you're right. I think that lightning is only supposed to stun if you're in a puddle of liquid.
I am powerless to act.
Well, anyways.
Powerless to act.
The stun allowed me to just kill everything.
Yeah,
so.
just freaking kill everything. We're all stunned.
Darkness.
Also, casting a tornado in a mine, possibly not the best idea, but I did it anyways.
Okay,
Well, the log updated when I took the head of that goblin, so... There's another guy in here. Who's he? Woof, 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 woof.
So... The only thing I can think of is that we might be accidentally somehow creating static clouds.
No, I've seen static clouds. They're actual clouds.
Then I have no idea. It's not supposed to work that way. There's like no liquid on the ground. I'm sending you some boots that need to be repaired. Whenever.
Luckily, their tread is so heavy, it conveniently gives them away. So just wait for the shakes to subside and you're free to sneak past.
Okay.
Easy Pete, the one who dresses in vanilla, who'd you think? What? You really don't know her? I thought she was as famous among humans as Zigzags is amongst imps. They call her... Oh, what was it? The lovely girl if you're into blood devils and the like. She has a whole smithy altar ritual thingy a bit further down the mine. Wish I was there, creating lovely old blood devils. Imps don't thrive in cells, you know. They go
You can
mad.
send him to the end of time.
Yup.
Oh, never mind Heiberheim. You don't want to go there. So cold, you need to build a fire just to pee. If you want to avoid embarrassing accidents, that is.
Shugo wants to join the game just so he can kill this guy to stop his annoying voice.
Work there for the king of the realm, the mighty Boreas, best of Chumsy and the lady in red. Talk about star stones all day. Long story short, she fancied an import Jolly Rogers on a sling. Are you serious? Yes.
Is that why you're listening to all this dialogue, just to piss him off?
What an honor.
Well, it's an extra incentive.
You say. How exotic. See you there, oh savior of imps.
I did not know that it was interfering with our rift travel. I did not know we had
Nor
noticed
did
that.
I.
Guess we'll have to keep that in mind.
You know, in case we want to try and port out of here, I guess. Alright, before we progress too much further down this mine, we should probably heal.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I also need those boots.
Right.
So yeah, our real life D&D campaign is actually in a mine. And what it is we're trying to mine a certain amount of stuff. So we had to hire dwarven miners, and they're all killed miners, so we have to pay them ridiculous amounts of money. And like I said, my party killed me. They were trying to heal me. They were meant well, but they still killed me. So what I did was I reincarnated as a dwarven miner, and I made them pay me to take them back into the mine.
Serves them right. You do realize that in a setting like that with a mine as your central area, you are setting yourself up for the rocks fall, everyone dies setup.
Yeah, probably, and I'm pretty sure that the DM is going to screw me over afterwards with like, yeah, they pay you 300 gold for taking them into the mine, but your guild takes 280 gold.
Oh, probably.
Hey!
Don't worry, I'm just mining stuff that I will then throw into your inventory.
Throw the heavy stuff into Medora's inventory. I don't want to be encumbered. Ooh. I do not know, no, back.
Ah, Death Knight. He seems fun.
Yeah, let's see just how fun he is. His status is invulnerable.
You are indeed correct about that.
He's level 15. His status is invulnerable and his level is 15. He's invulnerable.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, about this guy who's definitely not invulnerable, but is probably invulnerable, what should we do? Should we run the fuck out of here? Are we gonna die?
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, I don't know if invulnerable is... Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Probably. I mean, we did just happen upon him. There must be some way that we can kill him, right? Or were we supposed to be sneaking past him?
Well, there was that back route.
Oh, yeah, there was that, wasn't there? Do I have enough to... Yeah, I do have enough. What the hell? Let me see if he's immune to knockdown. I don't think I can knock him down, but I think it'll tell me if he's immune to it.
Serenade me!
Yeah,
Invulnerable. Well.
Well...
I guess we can let him hit you and see what happens.
No, that doesn't sound fun.
Yoink, I'm back here now.
Should we just run away?
Oh, quite likely. You left a cloud of smoke behind when you jumped.
Huh. Oh yeah, I think my character like throws a smoke bomb then...
There was a book on the crate next to him that says Death Knight's a Compendium. It's pretty impressive that I can read the title from all the way over here, actually.
Should I try to get it? I mean,
I think maybe what we'll do is we'll reload, and then you can try and sneak and get it.
okay, sure. Let's do that. All right. Nothing weird about
You're a
this
bush.
bush.
That is hilarious, because when you stand up and move, you've just got legs tiptoeing.
The hardest thing about this is that I'm a rock everywhere else. You would think in a mine I would be a rock.
You'd think. Okay, so I think the Death Knight probably has a patrol.
Oh yeah, he probably does. He's coming. He's coming. I'm hiding.
Yeah,
I'm
but
hiding.
he aggroed on us closer than that, or farther away than that before, so.
Alright, so Death Knight's a compendium. Read.
It just says run.
Yeah, actually, it kind of just does. It just says, beware, once resurrected, the Knight of Stone, the Knight of Death, may not be laid low through combat. No, without most rare and most ancient magic, the Knight will continue to rise. So we can't fight him, is what it's saying. Without some kind of freaking magic.
Well, in the other direction past that cave-in, there's a shriny looking thing that maybe disables them.
Yeah, let's go over there.
You can de-bushify yourself, too.
I
if you
know
want.
I can, but...
You also left Medora back in the corner.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, that does seem pretty weird being a bush in a mine, whereas if you're elsewhere...
It's a rock! Like... Score 1 for surrealism.
Alright, there's definitely enemies in there. Well, presumably enemies.
Yeah, it looks like we talked to them before. And...
Well, have at it. I'll position myself to best fireball the whole group of you when you,
Level 13. Fine.
Prepare yourselves, brothers! It has found us! But no, you are not the armored death. You we can slice, dice, and feed to the idol of oblivion.
Oh, Lord. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna lose this. Man, I'm playing a lot of rock, paper, scissors lately. Yeah, she's definitely gonna win this. She has a lot more reason than I do, which is weird because she's crazy.
Join forces with a heathen? With a
Join forces with a heathen?
Yeah, whatever.
Let's see.
At least we've got initiative over these assholes.
I see 2 rangers and 2 mages? I thought there was a 3rd mage, but I'm... Oh yeah, it is behind the, necromantic bone totem. Seems like a fun thing to light on fire.
That takes care of the idol. Perhaps the undead will be a bit more responsive now.
Maybe they can tell us something useful about this place.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, we might have disenchanted all those miners.
So we're... but they're the undead, so now they're just gonna be helpful and talk to us? Is that the implication?
Maybe.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I hear the miners talking. They're like, we're free now. My senses are returning. Yada yada yada. Anyway, keep shooting fire at these bitches, because they bitches.
Over here. Let's lacerate you. Avatar of Fire. Ow.
Yeah, I have that buff. Wait, what the heck? Shackles of Pain.
What the fuck does that do?
You take damage when she takes damage.
Oh, crap. Well,
Well, I
that
guess I'll just shoot
sucks.
the other 4 things.
Yeah, guess. That sucks, but okay.
There, now she won't be a threat for a little while.
That works.
It's gotta be one really hot crossbow bolt to melt flesh. Well, at least they weren't charm arrows.
Ow. Also, ow.
Man, they're throwing around a lot of damage.
Yeah, they are.
Toxic Thorn!
Alright, well. 20 vitality. 20%. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, I can't. That's weird.
Are you suddenly on their side?
Well, just to hit that person is like 5 AP, so I don't know why, but it sucks. Let's see, how many turns? 5 turns. That's not bad. Oh, this way.
Oh, you got the thing where you don't touch the ground, huh?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna touch the ground now. It's fine.
Thanks, Medora, for that giant amount of damage and wild cackling.
She did get everyone else killed. We should remember that there's something up with Medora.
Yeah, that is true.
I do wonder what happens. Like, I wonder if we follow their quest lines, they get any bonuses.
Oh, you're dead.
Of course. that makes sense. Yeah, okay, so I looked it up because I'm lazy. You actually can respec around level 16. The problem is that when you respec, you lose all your skills.
I can see how that would be a problem.
Yeah.
You're alive again.
Woohoo!
You're just way back here and have no HP.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool,
fine.
right?
That's fine. You know, when you die and you come back, your cooldown should really like just restart. I mean, I just died and came back.
You had a nice peaceful 35 seconds in the afterlife. You should be all ready to stab something again.
No, I think I'm gonna hide and then sneak back into the battlefield, actually.
Well, be careful of the ice floors and the shock floors and the fire floors. Also, Medora has 1 HP.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want her to heal or if I just wanted her to try to take someone out, but I guess I'll try to heal her.
No one's close enough to dead for her to take out.
Yeah. So I healed her for a little bit, healed her for a little more.
Stance of the stalwart!
And just wait. You're going.
Ice walls are cool, right? I think I froze one guy like in that wall. I'm not really sure where he is. I was just trying to block off the mage, but yeah, the ranger's inside of it.
Okay.
He's also not frozen because he's moving.
Alright, fine.
Not really sure what's going on with that, but I'm gonna shoot the other one. Yep, he just walked out of the wall. That ice certainly doesn't have physical form or anything.
I know this is controversial, but I'm not sure I get Minecraft.
It's like Legos for a terrible generation of kids that don't know how to play with Legos.
My friend's trying to get me to join his Minecraft server.
That sounds like the worst idea.
Yeah, especially since my other friend got me to log into WoW. And I'm purposely being as obnoxious about it as possible because she's been asking me to do this for like 6 months now. So I'm just asking her stupid ass questions. Like, okay, I joined. I'm one of those little horse people. I'm lost in a forest. What do I do?